Good day to all of you, my students in 11 Gratitude and 11 Generosity, and all students who are taking up disciplines and ideas in the social sciences. This is your teacher, Ma'am Jocelyn De Castro, and for today's lesson, we are going to tackle the nature and functions of social sciences disciplines. For today's objectives, we have number one, define the 9 disciplines of the social sciences and identify the natures and functions of each discipline. Before we go on with the discussion, let me show you this map. This map is included or a part of the activity in your module. So this concept maps allows you to think over or to analyze or um, put in writing, okay, or your perception about what society is. Okay, I assume you have already discussed or you have already answered this one. So we go on with our next slide. So what are the disciplines of social sciences? So the disciplines under social sciences are 1. Anthropology, 2. Demography, 3. Economics, 4. Geography, 5. History, 6. Linguistics, 7. Psychology, 8. Political science, and 9. Sociology. So we have 9 disciplines to discuss or to talk about within the semester or within the entire semester of this school year for this. Okay? So they are arranged alphabetically. But we can rearrange them in random. Okay? There are no hierarchical or there are no there are no more important than the other. Ibig sabihin, lahat sila ay may pantay-pantay na importansya sa pag-aaral ng social sciences. Okay? So ano-ano ba ang mga disiplinang ito o area of studies na ito under social sciences? So pag-aralan natin isa-isa ang mga ito. Una, bigyan natin ito ng kahulugang etymological or the etymology, meaning to say the origin of the word. Okay? Pangalawa, ang definition. Pangatlo, yung mga branches. Pang-apat, yung area of inquiry. Pang-5, yung nature of emergence. Pang-6, yung kanyang functions. At ang pang-7, yung mga key personalities. Okay? Ano-ano ang importansya ng mga disiplinang ito sa pag-aaral ng social sciences? Kagaya ng natural sciences, may iba't ibang subject or disiplina ang natural science. Meron yung physical science, chemistry, physics, biology, anatomy, botany. No? Ngayon, ang social science naman ay mayroong 9 o mahigit sa 9 na mga disiplina o subject matter na ating tatalakayin. So, uunahin natin ang anthropology. So, where does the word anthropology came from? So, anthropology is derived from the Greek words anthropos, meaning human or man, and logos or logia, which means the study of. So, literally, anthropology means the study of human. Okay? By definition, anthropology is the scientific study of man, his works, his body, his behavior, and values in time, and space. And then the branches. When we talk about branches or the sub disciplines, we talk about how broad class, gaano kalawak, o ano ba ang sakop ng pag-aaral ng anthropology. Okay? So, una, we have physical anthropology. So, physical anthropology is the study of human biology within the milieu of evolution. So, pinag-aaralan sa physical anthropology ang evolusyon ng tao. Ibig sabihin, mula nung siya ay umusbong o nag-appear dito sa mundo hanggang kung ano siya ngayon, yun ang pinag-aaralan sa physical anthropology. Mas lamang ang pag-aaral sa pisikal na kaanyuan ng tao, ang kanyang itsura mula noon hanggang ngayon. Ang sabi nila, galing ang tao sa pamilya ng ape o unggoy, so paano nagkaroon ng unti-unting pagbabago sa itsura ng tao mula noon hanggang sa kasalukuyang panahon. Okay? Yun yung physical anthropology. And then we have racial history. So racial history is the study of the nature of races. So when we talk about racial history, we talk about class, preferably yung kulay ng tao. So pag-aaralan natin dito kung bakit iba-iba ang kulay ng tao, kung bakit may white, may black, may brown, at may yellow race. Okay? Then, we have cultural anthropology. Cultural anthropology studies to investigate the aspects of human behavior which include religion, ritual, myth, technology, gender roles, kinship, music, and folklore. So when we talk about cultural anthropology, we talk about what people do, what people think, what people eat, what people wear, and all that is encompassing. Anong ibig sabihin? Pag sinabi nating cultural anthropology, pinag-aaralan natin kung ano ang ginagawa ng tao sa araw-araw, kung sino ang kanyang sinasamba, kung ano ang kanyang paniniwala, kung ano ang kanyang iniisip, lahat-lahat yan kasama sa cultural anthropology. And then we have archaeology. Archaeology is the study of earlier cultures and the ways of life by the way of retrieving and examining the material remains of previous society. So, archaeology is the study of the earlier culture. Ibig sabihin, yung mga sinaunang kultura o pamumuhay ang pinag-aaralan ng archaeology. Nalalaman ito sa pamamagitan ng paghuhukay, okay, o paghahanap ng mga remains o yung mga natitirang ebidensya ng buhay nila noon. Okay? And then we have the area of inquiry. Pag sinabi nating area of inquiry, ano ang gusto niyang malaman? Okay? Ano ang tanong ng mga archaeologists? So, ang anthropology ay interested in finding the answer to the where, when, and why humans appeared on Earth. So, okay, the basic area of inquiry is that the question of how and why and where humans appeared. Paano, saan, kailan, unang umusbong o unang nagkaroon ng buhay ng tao dito sa mundo. And then, the nature of emergence. Ang ibig sabihin, ang kalikasan ng kanyang pag-usbong. Bakit nagkaroon ng pag-aaral na anthropolohiya? Okay? The rise of Western imperialism in the 8th and the 19th century prompted interest in the study of culture of the colonies. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, nung nagkaroon ng Western imperialism noong 18th and 19th century, ang kanilang pananakop sa ibang mga bansa, ang pagkokolonya nila sa ibang mga bansa, no? Ang dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng pag-aaral ng iba't ibang kultura, iba't ibang lahi o tinatawag, no, na anthropology. Okay? So who are the key personalities or who are the proponents of anthropology? So the considered as the father of anthropology is Edward Burnett Taylor class, no? He has extensive and comprehensive study of culture. And then we have Franz Boas, Branislaw Manilowski, and for the local, meaning say Filipino, is we have Felipe L. Hocano. Okay? And then we have the next discipline is economics. Okay. So economics is derived from the Greek words oikos, which means house, and nomos, which means law or custom. So oikonomos literally means the management of the household. So ang ibig sabihin ng economics, no, sa literal na perspektibo ay ang pagmamanage ng bahay. Okay? By definition, economics concentrates on how a particular society solves its problem of scarcity of resources. So by definition, ang ibig sabihin, class, no, ang economics ay isang pag-aaral tungkol sa kung paano ang mga produkto, serbisyo, no, ay ipagkasya, no, o i-budget sa pangangailangan, sa walang katapusang pangangailangan ng tao at sa limitadong resources na meron sa mundo. Ang ibig sabihin, pag sinabing limitadong resources, nauubos, no, yung mga produkto. Pero ang pangangailangan ng tao ay hindi nauubos. So paano natin gagawan ng paraan yan? Yan ay trabaho ng economics. Okay? By branches, no? Economics has two branches. One is macroeconomics and two is microeconomics. No? By the term itself, macro means big and micro means small. So macroeconomics analyzes how the economy functions as a whole or its basic subdivisions. Okay? Ibig sabihin, pag sinabing macroeconomics in a larger and broader perspective, meaning to say, no, maaaring pag-aralan niya ang ekonomiya ng isang bansa o ekonomiya ng mundo. Okay? While microeconomics pertains to individual economics. Okay? Or focuses on the behavior of individual agents like household, industries, or firms. No? So, when we say microeconomics, we mean individual or businesses, no? Or the processes or the workings of a business, a household, or a firm. Okay? And then the area of inquiry. Economics seeks to understand people's activities concerning production, distribution, consumptions, and of goods and services. Okay? Yan. And then we have the nature of emergence. Economics emerged or became a separate discipline with the publication of Adam Smith, The Wealth of Nations in 1776. So considered as the father of economics is Adam Smith. He wrote a book about the wealth of nation in 1776 that opened the door, no, in the study of economics. And then we have the key personalities. Okay, so Adam Smith as the father, Karl Marx. Okay, yun yung foreign. And then we have the local, Solita Monsod. Nakikita nyo to, kilala nyo to, si Maring Winnie. Solita Monsod, Cielo Habito, and Felipe Medalla. Okay? And then, the third discipline is geography. Geography is derived from Greek word geographia, okay? Or from geo, which means earth, and graphe or graphene, which means to describe. So literally, geography means to describe the earth. Okay, so that by definition, geography is the study of the features of the earth and the location of the living things on the planet. Yan, no? It's the study of the feature or the structure of the earth. And then by branches, okay, we have physical geography, human and human geography. When we talk about physical geography, it includes the study of soil, landforms, water, vegetation, minerals, climate. So, when we talk about physical geography, it means the structure of the earth. Okay, class? It means the physical attributes of the earth itself, like the water, the land, the soil, no, everything that is physical. And when we talk about human geography, no, it determines the humankind's role in changing the environment as well as the process that helps shape human society, including migration and settlement. In its simplest definition, when you talk about human geography, it is the relationship of man and its environment. Okay? So, meaning to say, paano ba nagkakaroon ng epekto ang tao sa kanyang environment? How does man alter its environment, okay, class, to be able for him to adapt easily. Ganon, no? Halimbawa, ang tao, anong ginawa niya? Ang bundok, pinatag niya para magkaroon siya ng tirahan. Okay? Ang mga taniman, pinatag niya, tinabunan niya para magkaroon siya ng building. So, it's like that, no? It's how man alters its environment or the physical attributes of earth for him to adapt or to live easily in it. Okay? And then, the area of inquiry of geography. It examines the where and how groups of people live and what adaptation they usually undertake in order to subsist in a certain regions of the earth. Okay? So, no, the inquiry is the relationship of or the adaptation of man, okay, in his environment. And then the nature of emergence. It became an academic discipline in the Europe during the 18th and 19th century, while many geographic societies were founded in the 19th century. So it is geography is considered no, a newer discipline of social science. Okay, so in social science, we are more inclined to study human geography, no, na yung tao at ang kanyang environment. So, who are the key personalities? We have Immanuel Kant, Alexander Humboldt, and Carl Ritter. So, yun yung mga tao. Okay? So, to continue class on our lessons on disciplines and ideas in the social sciences, okay? So we have as discipline of social science, history. So history is derived from Greek word histor or historia, which means finding out or narrative. By definition, history is a branch of knowledge that attempts to ascertain, record, and explain facts and events that happened in the past. Okay. The branches or the sub-disciplines under history are one, social history, or the experience or the study of the experiences of the common people. Then we have cultural history or the study of customs, arts, and tradition. We have political history or the study of the political ideas, events that happened, movements, and movements, parties, and leaders of the government. And then the history of women, or the study of women's role in the history, and history of religion, or the study of the religious experiences and ideas of the people. Okay? And then the area of inquiry. History unfolds, discover, interpret human thoughts and actions that are ever changing while relying mostly on written accounts. Okay? So when we talk about history, um, you know that when we talk about history, we studied, okay, events of the past. Okay? The past, the and the present. Okay? So today is history in the making. So what would happen today will be history, okay, for tomorrow. Okay? And then the nature of emergence. So the Greek were the first writers of history, and history is the one of the oldest of the social sciences. As you may know, class, na isa sa pinakamatandang disiplina ng social science ay history, or sa Tagalog ay kasaysayan. So the key personalities or the proponent of history are, okay, Herodotus as the father of history, and then Thucydides, Leopold von Rankel. Okay, for Filipinos or the locals, we have Teodoro Agoncillo, Renato Constantino, and Sus Salazar. And then we have linguistics. So linguistics is derived from Latin word lingua or lengua, which means tongue or language. Okay? By definition, linguistics is the scientific study of languages as universal and recognizable aspect of human behavior and capacity. So, ang ibig sabihin, ito ay pag-aaral sa mga lengguwahe o salita, no, ng mga tao, dahil ang sabi nila, no, ang tao lamang ang may kakayahang magsalita o bumuo ng mga salita dahil siya lamang ang mayroong, okay, is the only one who is endowed with such features that can produce, okay, or that can make sounds and symbols. Okay. For the branches of linguistics, we have general linguistics, microlinguistics, and macrolinguistics. When we talk about general linguistics, we mean the theory of language, concepts, and categories. Okay? When we talk about microlinguistics, on the other hand, no, we mean the structure of language systems, the morphology, syntax, and phonology. Okay? And then, macrolinguistics means the external view of the language, stylistic, sociolinguistics, or the clinical linguistics. And then, the area of inquiry, linguistics seeks to study the changes that have taken place on various language over time, as well as the modern variations. So, um, ang, ang linguistics ay interesadong malaman kung paano ang lengguwahe ay nagpapalit o nagkakaroon ng mga bagong lengguwahe o nagkakaroon ng evolution also, no? Evolution of languages over time. Kung paano nagkakaroon ng mga bagong term or mga bagong salita kagaya ng text, ng lobat, no? O ng mga salitang yung gay lingos, no? Nagkakaroon ng variation ang lengguwahe. Okay? And then, the nature of emergence. Paano umusbong o paano nagkaroon ng pag-aaral sa lengguwahe? So, ang sabi, modern linguistics started to develop in the 18th century with philology reaching its zenith in the 19th century. So, The proponents of linguistics is Ferdinand de Saussure and Jacques Derrida. Okay? And then we go with the last disciplines. So to continue, okay, with the disciplines of social sciences, we have political science. So political science is derived from Greek word polis, which means city or state. And sciences is derived from Latin word scire, which means to know. So literally, okay, literally, political science means the science of the city or state. By definition, political science primary concerns includes the study of governments and the need for an institutions and all the state affairs. Branches of political science are 1. Comparative politics, international political economy, international relations, political theory, and public administrations. Political science is interested in the study of the state, nation, and government and how these three entities allocate and transfer power and how their decision affects public sphere. So when we talk about political science, we study na politics, we study governance, and the management of the state. So ang ibig sabihin, no, kung paano kumuha, kung paano magluklok, kung paano magkaroon ng posisyon sa gobyerno, paano i-manage, no? Paano palakarin, no? O run, no? O i-manage ng mga taong nasa gobyerno na maaring ating niloklok o ibinoto, maaring by blood, no? May mga bansang ang kanilang mga gobyerno ay monarchy o pinapalakad ng hari o ng reyna. Meron din namang republika, kagaya ng sa atin, may demokrasya, may federal, no, iba't ibang uri ng gobyerno. At iba-iba rin ang pagluklok ng pinuno. Kagaya sa atin, tayo ay bumoboto. Sa iba, no, maaring siya ay dahil isa siyang anak ng hari, isa siyang anak ng reyna, no? At ito ay namamana. Okay? At kung paano palakarin, i-manage, no? Panatiliin ang kaayusan ng isang gobyerno o ng isang estado ay pinag-aaralan sa political science. Okay? As a discipline, political science is relatively new field that was principally worked on by American scholars in the 19th and 20th century. Okay, considered as father of political science is Aristotle. No? Aristotle is a Greek philosopher. Also, pioneers of political science are Plato, Aristotle, Augustine of Hippo, Niccolo Machiavelli, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke. Okay? For local, no, or the Philippines, we have Clarita Carlos, Alexander Magno, and Felipe Miranda. These are political analysts. Okay? And then, we have the last three disciplines, sociology, psychology, and demography. So sociology is derived from Greek words socios, meaning companion or a friend, and logos, which means the study of. So literally, when we talk about sociology, it is the study of a group of people. Okay? By definition, sociology is the systematic study of patterns of human interactions. It is the study, basically, no, sociology is the study of society. It is the study of human groups, human association, human interactions, and so on. Okay? So, ang ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin sociology, it is the study of human association. Kung paano makitungo, kung paano makihalubilo, kung paano, no, makipagkapwa-tao ang tao sa kanyang kapwa. Okay? And then we have the branches of sociology. We have general sociology and special sociology. General sociology pertains to the general socio-cultural phenomena common to all. And special sociology focuses on the specific socio-cultural phenomenon. Okay? When we say general socio-cultural phenomena, meaning to say these are phenomena o yung mga nangyayari sa halos lahat ng mga tao in general. Okay? When we say special sociology, no, it focuses on specific socio-cultural phenomenon or the things that are happening, no, in a specific place or a specific group of people. Okay? Halimbawa, ano ba ang specific sa Pilipino? Ano ba ang ating pop culture o tinatabing Filipino popular culture? So, yung mga Pilipino daw, mahilig sa pagkain. Mga Pilipino daw, hospitable. Mga Pilipino, sila lang ang nag-oopo. No? Sila lang ang may term na opo. Mga Pilipino, masayahin. Mga Pilipino, magaling daw kumanta. Okay? So these are special sociology or specific to a common group of people like us Filipinos. Okay? So sociology attempts to unravel patterns in group behavior and not on specific expressions of individual. So when we talk about sociology, it is always the behavior of persons, no, in a group. Okay? So it is, no, it is not individualistic, but it is a group behavior. Okay? Sociology as a formal academic field of studies was founded by Emil Durkheim during the late 19th century. Okay? So, the proponents or the key personalities in sociology, okay? So, we considered Auguste Comte as the father of sociology or the person who coined the word sociology. Siya yung taong nag-coin ng salitang sociology. Siya yung gumawa ng salitang sociology. Okay? And then, we have Emil Durkheim as the father of modern sociology. Okay? And then we have Karl Marx, Herbert Spencer, Emil Durkheim. For Filipinos, we have Randy David and Walden Bello. Okay? And the last two, we have psychology. So what is psychology as a discipline of social science? So psychology is derived from Latin word psyche, which means spirit or the soul or the mind, and logia or the study of. So literally psychology means the study of the mind or the spirit or the study of the soul. Okay? By definition, psychology is the nature of human behaviors. Psychology deals with the nature of human behaviors, both internal and external factors that affect these behaviors. Okay? It is the study of behavior and mental processes. So we have some branches of psychology here. So we have abnormal psychology, looks at the abnormal behavior. Cognitive psychology focuses on internal states such as motivation, thinking, decision making, etc. And we have forensic psychology, which deals with the issues relating to psychology and the law. And then we have developmental psychology, which deals with human growth and changes. Okay? And then we have the inquiry or the area of inquiry of psychology. Psychology focuses on how to describe, explain, predict, and change behavior. Considered as the father of psychology is Wilhelm Wundt. Okay? He established the first psychological laboratory in Leipzig, Germany in 1879, making psychology a formal field of study. So the key personalities are Wilhelm Wundt, Stanley Hall, John Dewey, Simon Freud. For Filipinos, we have Virilio Enriquez. Okay? So, ano ba ang ibig sabihin pag sinabing psychology? Ang psikolohiya, ito ay ang pag-aaral ng individual behavior. When sociology is group behavior and psychology is individual behavior. Ibig sabihin, ito ay pag-aaral ng kung paano iproseso ng tao ang kanyang iniisip para ma-translate ito into actions. Okay? And then we have demography. So demography is relatively new, okay, or young discipline. It is derived from Greek word demos, okay, which means people, and graphenes, which means to describe. So demography literally means to describe the people. So what do we talk about when we talk about demography? Okay, so demography is the statistical study of human populations. Okay, so ibig sabihin, we talk about the number of people inhabiting a certain territory or a certain place or a certain place. Okay, now it attempts to comprehend the mechanism behind human population by inventing the demographic processes of birth, migration, and aging. So when we talk about demography, no, we talk about the population or the number of people in a place or in a territory. Okay, how many are? Okay, it specifically focuses on the number of births. So, ilan ang pinapanganak? So, meaning to say, kapag nakikita kung marami ang pinapanganak, dumadami ang tao. Okay? And then, migration. Ilan ang lumilipat ng lugar? Okay? O nagre-relocate. Okay? Maaaring sa ibang bansa o diyan lamang sa paligid, no? Basta't lumipat siya ng lugar. And, number 3, aging. Ibig sabihin, kung ilan yung matatanda, no? Kung ilan yung working age o yung mga nasa edad na nagtatrabaho pa, yung mga hindi na nagtatrabaho dahil matatanda na, okay? Yung mga bagong panganak, okay? Yung mga nag-aaral pa. So, isa-isa iyan na tinitignan, binibilang sa demography. Okay? Bakit? No? Bakit importante ang demography? Dahil mayroong epekto na ang dami ng tao sa isang lugar sa kanyang behavior. Okay? May epekto ang dami ng tao sa buhay ng isang tao sa isang lugar. Okay? So, who are the key personalities? So, we have Thomas Malthus, Adolf Quetelet, and William Farr. So, these are the key personalities. Now, we have discussed all the nine disciplines. Now, what are the essence or what are the importance of studying all of these 9 in the social sciences? Mahalaga ang bawat isa sa kanila. Napakarami nila, hindi ba? Pero iisa lamang, no, ang punto ng kanilang pag-aaral, no? Pinag-aaralan lang lahat ng disciplines na ito, ng siyam na disciplines ng mga na ito ang tao. Okay? So the focus of study is man, ang tao. Okay? Lahat sila ay interesado sa tao. Pero ano bang parte ng tao o ng buhay ng tao ang gusto nila? So doon nagkakaiba-iba, no? All of them are interested in the life of man. But okay, they differ, no, in the aspects of what to study in man's life or in man's behavior. Okay? Iba-iba, no? So merong tinitignan dito ang ebolusyon ng tao o ang pagpapalit ng kanyang itsura. Okay? Pinag-aaralan naman dito sa iba yung kanyang behavior, individual, no? Yung iba naman na discipline, pinag-aaralan ang kanyang behavior kapag may kasama siyang iba in a group, no? So pinag-aaralan din ang kanyang kapaligiran, kung paano ito nakakaapekto sa kanya. Pinag-aaralan, no, yung bilang ng ang bilang ng tao sa isang lugar, gaano karami, no? Pinag-aaralan din kung paano siya mamuno o pamunuan, no, sa political science. Pinag-aaralan din kung paano niya i-manage ang kanyang mga resources para sa kanyang pangangailangan. Okay? Pinag-aaralan din, no, ang kanyang lengguwahe. Yan. So marami, no? So bawat isang discipline ay may kanya-kanyang focus ng pag-aaral ng behavior ng tao na ating isa-isang pag-aaralan, no, kapag in the entire semester. Okay? So this would be, I mean, the end of the discussion. No, I will be dismissing you, or I will be ending the discussion with this 9. Okay. Now you go with your module and answer the activities that entails the discussion. Okay. So for now, that's all. Thank you and good day, class.